Control is a game filled with mystery and disquietude around every corner. It's created by my favorite video game developers, Remedy. What I've noticed about Remedy's games, from Max Payne, Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and Control, is their consistent ability to begin the game grounded in a realistic world before introducing the uncanny, a relatable location that's becoming condemned. So let's go ahead and check out a real-life location that inspired Control. Just like in my Max Payne and Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty videos, we are heading back to the Big Apple. On 33 Thomas Street, Soho, you will find a nearly windowless tan building. Dropping in for a street view, you can see how impressive, yet peculiar of a design this is. While Control is a very dark game that takes place inside the oldest house, the name of the building in the game, the inspiration is clear enough.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world.
I think I found the antagonist. That pigeon up there. He's up to no good. Moving around the east side of the real building in New York, it looks like the only windows are at the very top. Whoa, look at all those chickens. Moving to the west side, you have a few more windows than the east. This must be the easiest building for window cleaners. Whoa, they got a little wild on the north side of the building. Look at all of those windows. I think it's so neat to see the many New York locations that inspire game developers from Finland all the way to Japan. Specifically for the game Control, there is an article that references the many unique locations you will come across in the game that were inspired by the work of other architects. I'll go ahead and link this. I'm excited for what's to come from Remedy. Ever since I've played their games from Max Payne in 2001, they've knocked it out of the park for me with every game. I recently played through Quantum Break again, and there are things in that game I like even more than Control. If you haven't played Remedy's games yet, give them a shot, especially if you're into horror and you're looking for mature games to play with an organic atmosphere and art design. An art design inspired by real-world locations, and a creative team that truly makes memorable and unique games where you can feel the love and care from the developers. As I mentioned, the building you walk into in Control is named the Oldest House, which is a character in of itself. It's the place of power. With shifting rooms and alternate dimensions, this building is alive. Many of you on my channel are Halo fans. You know how the Forerunner structures in Halo Combat Evolved specifically, they sound like they are breathing? Well, the Oldest House in Control is holding its breath, watching you as the hiss slowly lurks through the corridors and down the cold granite staircases. It's that feeling when you've stayed after work in the wintertime and it's dark already throughout the building, or when you've stayed too late after school. Something about the environment just feels off. It's fun to play, and you're going to get freaked out a little bit. Check out Control if you haven't played it already, and all of other Remedy's games. And check out my other videos I've made.